Ready to make a big difference in your future? We're Bryan and Stratton College. We can help you get there. Graduate in a high-demand field with the skills employers want and need. We provide leading-edge programs in healthcare, business, legal, education, technology, and more. With on-campus, online, and remote classes starting year-round, we fit your life. Start right away. Convenient campuses in Amherst, Buffalo, and Orchard Park. Visit bryanstratton.edu to see how Bryan and Stratton College is built different for you.
Hello, hello, little ones. I'm sorry it took me a bit longer than normal to get this all set up today. I'm having some issues already, but hopefully they're all fixed. Whew. Alright. Let's go ahead and try jumping straight into things. We are going to be playing Dragon Age Origins today. We're finally getting back to the whole magic debacle. And hopefully we're gonna see some progress here. I don't actually remember where we are. So let's go for it. Go wild, go crazy, and go kill stuff. Ah, the elves, the elves, the elves. Right. Um, I think we can.
An authority,
Yeah, we.
Warden.
Goodbye, lady. I'll take that. I'll take all of these. Fix the camera, there we go.
Of course.
Some good old Dalish boots. Andrel, goddess of the hunt, hear me, sons and daughters of the people. I am sister of the moon, mother of hares, lady of the hunt, Andruel. Remember my teachings. Remember the Vir Tenad Hall, the way of 3 trees that I have given you. Veer Asan, the way of the arrow, be swift and silent, strike true, do not waver, and let your prey suffer. And let not your prey suffer, that is my way. Veer Borasan, the way of the bow, as the sapling bends, so must you. In yielding find resilience, in pliancy find strength. That is my way. Veer Adalhen, the way of the wood. Receive the gifts of the hunt with mindfulness, respect the sacrifice of my children. Know that your passing shall nourish them. In turn, that is my way. Remember the ways of the hunter, and I shall be with you.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Zathrian said I could have what's inside here.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
I did not realize I was lying. To be perfectly honest.
We few wanderers greet you, friend. We do not see many of our city brethren here in the woods. Would you help us break our fast?
I would like that.
Come then and sit. Join us by the fire. I am Serul, the clan's tale-teller. I understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our hunters. I
That is
suspect
my goal.
your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
If I'm lucky, maybe I can find them.
An outsider to the rescue, but of course. What were we doing trying to solve our own problems?
I haven't done anything. No. I'm just trying to help your
Nothing
people.
will help us now. Least of all, the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Serul. Would you refuse our hunter's help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us.
Hey,
Perhaps I
I'm
can
one
yet
of
make
you.
amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our
How
children.
dare you?
And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Yes, I'd like that.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
You were invaded by the humans.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
It's a war we started, I'm told.
Told by whom? A history that has been dictated by the victors, no doubt. Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
The
That's us.
Keepers.
That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Perhaps you will allow me to tell a story as well.
Perhaps another time. You are the guest here, and one who may yet prove of great help to our ailing hunters. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes, tell me of the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
What does that have to do with the werewolves?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
So there are many spirits in the forest.
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
There were battles in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here in slavery? Even the barbarians who came to overthrow the Imperium fought and died on this soil.
This Witherfang still exists today.
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
That's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Understood. Thank you. Coming!
Hello?
Hello yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Who's Gaina?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve the
You think
problem.
I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Perhaps I could talk to Genya for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
What's in it for me?
I could reward you. I have a book of our history written in the common tongue. The keeper wrote it and gave it to my father before he died. If nothing else, you could sell it. It must be worth something in the human lands.
I'll do it.
Cyranas, oh ma Cyranas, I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
You will find yourself in what? Little
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You are Genya, correct?
You spoke to him?
Come.
What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter what he does,
But
does it?
what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen. Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Here, take the book. I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least I can do.
No worries. Inspired moderate cunning. The Tale of Ilorin. Not real quick. Moderate cunning. I assume that's out of her, but we'll come to that in a sec. The Tale of Ilorin. In the days after the rising of Zezekel, the Dark Ones covered every corner of the land. The Archdemon drove all the nations of the world before him, Shemlin and Elvahen alike. In the far north, where the hills wander the plains, and the earth is eternally baked beneath the uncaring sun, the lands which the Shemlin call Anderfels, a clan of our people lived, struggling to survive the blight. Ilorin was their keeper, a hunter in his younger days, crafty as any wolf. He led his people, always just behind the Darkspawn who chased them. But the old hunter knew that even Hala cannot run forever. They must turn and fight or be run down. At the foot of the Merdane, the Darkspawn cornered Ilorin's clan. That night the moon was strangled by clouds, the earth concealed by a dread mist that rose out of nowhere, so that the Elvahen could not tell up from down. In the confusion, the Darkspawn attacked, but Ilorin had prepared for them. All around the camp the hunters had strewn dry grass, bush, and brambles. When the sound of rustling footfalls began, Ilorin and the other Harin called upon the old magic. They struck out with lightning until the bolts missed the Darkspawn, and though the bolts missed the Darkspawn, they hit their targets all the same. The sea of kindling lit, and not one of the dark creatures made it through the fire to reach Ilorin's clan. Wonderful. And skill acquired. It is for Liliana. Minor cunning. Ooh, 2 bonuses to cunning. And items received. What item did you actually give me? Stone Dragon statue. That doesn't seem right. Blink found private documents. The Tale of Ilorin. Inspect. Okay, so it's just worth $10. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Not really. Kind of.
allow me. I could do that for you.
Can you? Or are you lying? Because you've said that like 6 times when you couldn't. So I have no idea if I can even trust you. Elora! Oh, hold on. Galan Nain, mother of the Hala. They sell Galan. Oh, hold on. They say Galan Nain was one of the people in the days before Arlathan, and the chosen of Andruel the Huntress. She was very beautiful, with hair of snowy white and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always to Andruel's ways, and Andruel favored her above all else. One day, while hunting in the forest, Gillanane came across a hunter she did not know. At his feet lay a hawk, shot through the heart by an arrow. Gillanane was filled with rage, for the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal much beloved of Andruel. Gillanane demanded that the hunter make an offering to Andruel in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused, so Gillanane called upon the goddess to curse him, so that he would never again hunt and kill a living creature. Gillanane's curse took hold, and the hunter found that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight, and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and family began to mock him for his impotence. For what use is a hunter who cannot hunt? Ashamed, the hunter swore he would find Gillanane and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gillanane while she was out on a hunt with her sisters and lured her away from them with lies and false words. He told Gillanane that he had learned his lesson and begged her to come with him so she could teach him to make a proper offering to Andruel. Moved by his plea, Gillanane followed the hunter, and when they were away from all of her sisters, the hunter turned on Gillanane. He blinded her first, then bound her as one would bind a kill fresh from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. And Gillanane prayed to the gods for help. She prayed to Elgarnan for vengeance, to Mother Mithil to protect her, but above all she prayed to Andruel. Andruel sent her hairs to Gillanane, and they chewed through the ropes that bound her, but Gillanane was still wounded and blind, and could not find her way home, so Andruel turned her into a beautiful white deer, the first Hala, and Gillanane found her way back to her sisters, and led them to the hunter, who was brought to justice. And since that day, the Hala have guided the people and have never led us astray, for they listen to the voice of Gillanane.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon,
His
stranger.
eye. Tiger.
I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Elora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
What is a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel, what humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
You make them sound like
That
friends.
is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Try to calm the Hala.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. glad you attempted it regardless.
I should
I
go.
will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
Alright. Skills. It's not quite what I want. Character record. It's not quite what I want. There it is. Talents. No. No, I want... I'm right. I want skills. Right? No. There it is. Skills. Okay. Survival. Bad. Gawain. Win. Dagger. What a poor excuse. Well, I wish I could help you, honestly, but I can't. I don't have the skills required. Which is strange. I don't think I've ever... I haven't encountered anything yet where I haven't had the skills to do most things. Lockpicking's the exception, because lockpicking's just a pain in the butt to actually level up. It takes too much time. I'm surprised that I actually needed survival, huh? I want to save her. Ooh, free armor.
On my way.
A love letter and the Scout's bow. Ah, codex updated. My desk, Virginia Truell. No, we don't need to read those, right? The love letters. 'Cause they all wind up coming out to be nothing, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'd be fine with going back and reading them if they actually are important. Ooh.
Of course.
The God of Vengeance. Elar Nan, God of Vengeance. Long ago, when time itself was young, the only things in existence were the sun and the land. The sun, curious about the land, bowed his head close to her body, and Algernon was born in the place where they touched. The sun and the land loved Algernon greatly, for he was beautiful and clever. As a gift to Algernon, the land brought forth great birds and beasts of sky and forest, and all manner of wonderful green things. Algernon loved his mother's gifts and praised them highly and walked among them often. The sun, looking down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Algernon took in her works, and grew jealous. Out of spite he shone his face full upon all the creatures the earth had created, and burned them all to ashes. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain, and cried salt tears for the loss of all she had wrought. The pool of tears cried for the land became the ocean, and the cracks in her body the first rivers and streams. Algernon was furious at what his father had done and vowed vengeance. He lifted himself into the sky and wrestled the sun, determined to defeat him. They fought for an eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak, while Algernon's rage was unabated. Eventually Algernon threw the sun down from the sky and buried him in a deep abyss created by the land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow, and all that remained in the sky were the reminders of Algernon's battle with his father. Drops of the sun's lifeblood which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. Very interesting.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. You're most welcome here, stranger. Is there anything I might do to help you in your task?
I was told that you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in. Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there, if you've not done so already.
My apologies. Again, I don't remember this. I would like to... what exactly did you make
I'm
here?
the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
I would like to barter
I'm
with
no
you.
merchants, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Health poultice recipe is tempting. I kind of need the money though, so I can't really buy it. Nature and spirit bombs, don't need them. Traps, I don't have anyone specializing in traps, so... they're not going to be that helpful to me at the moment. Daltanan, Danamisu. Danamisan. Scout's bow, Dalish longbow. Dalish gloves, Dalish armor, Jason robes, elf rope, silver brooch, manual shapeshifter. I don't need it. I really don't. It's very tempting, though. Yeah, I don't need it. We're good. We're fine. It's not important. Not important in the slightest. Blood mage. Right! Blood magic. Okay, moving on. Silius, the Hearthkeeper. Okay. Silas, the Hearthkeeper, is seen as the sister of Andruel the Huntress. While Andruel loved to run with the creatures of the wild, Silas preferred to stay by her home tree, occupying herself with gentle arts and song. It is Silas who gave us fire and taught us how to use it. It is Silas who showed us how to heal with herbs and with magic, and how to ease the passage of infants into this world. And again, it is Silas who showed us how to spin the fibers of plants into thread and rope. We owe much to Silas, and that is why we sing to her when we kindle the fires and when we put them out. That is why we sprinkle our aravels with Silas's fragrant tree moss, and ask that she protect them and all with him.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news? Make them quick, if you please. I
I have
much
some
to do here.
questions.
My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Never mind. I'm
must
gonna go.
return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Yes, yes, very well. Linnea.
I am told you were instrumental in bringing our Kamen and Gaina together.
That's not a bad thing, is it?
Not strictly speaking, though by our traditions, Kamen is still Delin, a child. It is not an appropriate match at this time.
It will be soon enough, won't it?
We try to teach our young to wean themselves off the impatience that humans suffer from. Their belief that everything must happen now is what destroyed us long ago. But there's no real harm in what you did. I do not doubt your intentions were good.
What can you tell me about
Nothing
Zathrian?
that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
Was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said the Dalish rescued you from bandits?
When the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family.
That's understandable.
Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
You must be proud of your accomplishments.
I am. The ceremony where Zathrian anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction. Certainly.
That's it. I'm good.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
I'm out of here. I really want whatever's in that chest, but I know I'm not allowed to. So for now... before I talk to you... Blood fighting. When the children of our people come of age, they earn the privilege of wearing the Valsland blood writing. Sets us apart. Oh, so that's what their tattoos are. Interesting, interesting. It's all the dead and dying. Man. Elfruit. Elfruit. Whoa. Did I... Okay. Whatever. Ooh. Ben Harel, the Dread Wolf. There's precious little we know about Fen Harel, for they say he did not care for our people. Elgernon and Mythil created the world as we know it. Andruel taught us the ways of the hunter. Silas and June gave us fire and crafting. But Fen Harel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fen Harel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Haren among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Galdarin and Darenthal and Anaris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fen Harel could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones. For although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fen Harel tricked them. Our gods saw him as a brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods. If only the Forgotten Ones would return to the Abyss for a time. They trusted Fen Harel, and they were, all of them, betrayed. And Fen Harel sealed them away so they could never again walk among the people. The Elven lore is actually extremely interesting. Hey look, it's an Alfred I didn't get. There's no such thing as too much herb. Still wish I could help that lady. But I am useless. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything that I can do off the top of my head. So we're gonna go... Oh, there's another questy doodle, so let's go do that. Off-road. Athras.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
I don't mind, I understand.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your own concerns, I am certain.
I'd like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife, Delilah, and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Perhaps I could convince Zathrian to tell the truth.
It would be very rude to accuse the Keeper of lying. I know he means well. I just need to know, one way or another. If you were in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
I'll see what I can do.
You are most kind.
I should go.
Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
I've suddenly had this thought. I don't recall there being anyone specialized in a bow. Like, I genuinely would like an archer. Liliana, I'm turning into an archer, but...
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
I understand.
You might have just told me you were a Grey Warden and saved me the grief, though I suppose I can hardly blame your caution. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
I'm surprised you're so nice there.
You are a handsome canine specimen, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, but
Hey dog, go fetch! Do you see anything interesting?
I'll give you a long, swishy tail if you like.
Okay.
Just a wave of a wand and poof, tail. You'll adore it, I promise. Or maybe you would like to be a different color. We could spice up that drab brown with some red.
Some kind of dirt-covered root.
Even violet.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
I spoke to
And what
Lanaya
did she
about you.
have to say?
She obviously thinks very highly of you.
And I of her. One day she will be keeper after I am gone. She is more than ready.
She said that you've been keeper for a very long time.
That's true. Hundreds of years, if you must know. Slowly the Dalish will all know once again the agelessness of the elves. For now, only a few of us have regained that ability. But I cannot say any more on that. I trust your curiosity is sated.
She told me you lost your family, but wouldn't say how.
Would rather not speak of it. It is very painful for me, even now after so long. The werewolves were responsible. That is all you need to know, and should adequately explain my hatred of them, no? Let us leave it at that.
I have some questions
Make
for
them
you.
quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Could you tell me what happened to Denial?
She was one of the first to succumb to the curse. She is dead.
Are you sure of that?
Athras is a grief-stricken man who seeks hope that does not exist. He will accept what has happened in time.
Tell me about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it. Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
I don't like him. I really don't. He strikes me as ingenuine. He strikes me as awful. He strikes me as... Alright. Time to proceed. What kind of a has-been party, but we're good. Welcome to the Brazilian forest. But
Why do they bother?
that wasn't so bad. I'll take that wolf pelt.
Of course.
Take the funds. I'll take the health poultice. Is that all there is? Seems like it. Okay. Death root. Skellington. Elf root. Death root. Just out of curiosity, yep, that loops back around. Okay.
As you desire.
Plenty of elf fruits.
Come, let's shed some blood.
No, I wasn't expecting to kill it that easy. Studded leather helm. It's a Templar. What's a Templar doing here? How strange. Andraste's grace. Well, isn't that just damn interesting? Saving game. Oh, something's happening. Oh, Swift Runner, huh?
The Watch Wolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
I'm no servant of the Dalish.
Do you take us for fools? We know you come from their camp outside the forest. No doubt the old keeper himself sent you. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
Tell me more about this curse
You
of
know
yours.
nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I'll destroy you all. I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Well, that was interesting. Oh, yeah, what a loop, huh? Spirit Bomb. Werewolf pelt. Like that. Werewolf pelt. Heck yeah. I don't actually know if it's good or bad, but I'm assuming it's good.
All right.
All fruit. Templar, Magister Cinch.
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked. I...
examining. Try to revive him.
Where am I? Am I still in the woods?
Yes, this is still the Brazilian forest.
What of the other hunters? Do they yet live?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
I hope that they found safety. Though it seems unlikely.
I should get you back to the camp.
The Keeper. He can...
Check his equipment. Continue. Just take him back to camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Mas Sirenas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Wounded in the forest. Inspired minor willpower. Well, that's good. No. Alright. Further exploration time. It's a shame it sent me back so far. Big bear. Guess there's nothing here. Wicked. Looks like the undead are gonna rise over there. That's dandy. Well, let's go handle it. Even better.
Shame about the face.
Silver cord, health poultice.
So I shall.
Warlock. Hi.
All right.
You suck. Okay. Well. Fallen tree! Ironbuck. Thank you for the money, goodbye. Desert Northeast Forest. Okay. Before we go that way, let's finish exploring this area.
As you desire.
Well done, I say. Well done.
Okay. Painted sky ball. Ooh. Ox. Oh, that's for dog. Dog. Dwarfstone mystical site of power. Hey. What just updated?
As you desire.
Gives you an uneasy feeling. Let's leave it on for now, I guess. Well, I can clearly see you down there, but I'm not sure how to get there. Probably this way if I had to take a gander. Wow, this is a dangerous looking path, huh? Let's just overwrite the save. And oh wait, oh no, so it decided to save as well.
Off we go.
Never mind. I suppose we're good on that front. Money. Why would a tree have money, by the way? Fire spell would be great in this area. Are any more of you bound to attack me? Of course.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Can't you see me? I'm a werewolf.
Aware, thou sayest? How can this be? I sense no curse inside of thee. Could it be, instead, a lie? There is no need. Why even try?
This forest is full of dangers, that's why.
It is true thou seest it clear. There are beasts and thieves aplenty here. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
Wow.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
What's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
Sorry, I had to shut the door. The puppies were going off. I had it open today to try and ventilate a little bit because it's hot. But that was not in the cards for today, it seemed. Alright, back to it. Acorn stolen by thief. And you want it back, I take it.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
I could look for your acorn. What's in it for me?
My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give to thee.
What good will your wood do to me?
The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
That sounds like a fine reward.
Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me as I ask?
I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Very well. Can I get past you? I can. Very easily. Oh, a campsite. Well, let's go ahead. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers even enough to build a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
I don't see any tracks around. It seems safe. Feels like you haven't slept in the air. You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm, and you feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be nice to curl up and sleep.
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
I feel it too. We need to stay awake. Continue. Examine the remains of the fire pit. It had been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
The lights in the fire, they are so pretty. The flickering, glowing warmth, comfort. I wish I could just lie here and...
Stop! We need to get away from this now. Stay alert. This could be some kind of trap. Can you feel the power here? What is this? Continue. Right then. That's it. Don't do that. No, what we need is... Nope, not you. This here now. Heroic offense. Okay, that won't do me any good right now, though. Okay. Stone Fist there. Earthquake. You know, it did not hit me. That we had a full res on board. Hey. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remains of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there? And how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
Yes, that was good loot for us. Dalish Gloves, Dusk Ring, Greater Health Poultice. Greater Shade, a Health Poultice. I'm sorry. Sneezing. Send help. Dying. Here's another one. Blah. My word. Jump scare time. But for real, sorry about that, guys. I know his nose. I know his nose if he knows who I knows. There we go. Receive money, receive money. I have nothing against killing the trees. At least here. The trees are the enemy. They attacked me first. What can I say? I still haven't found the landmark in this location yet. My dog has to pee on something. And I haven't figured out what. Well, let's see here. If we can, I want to freeze this one. We cannot. So let's hit the group of them with this. Hit them with this. And boom. With that. With that. pelt. Money. Saving game. Because I think that's, yeah, right there. Okay. You said what? East? West? Which way did the tree want us to go? I don't remember. But we'll figure it out. Alright. That is southeast. Oh man, level up. What do we need? Actually, what do we need? No. Honestly, I guess. Crank these both up a little bit, and that's probably the best plan at the moment. Actually, I'll throw one more into comp. Permanent bonus to spell power. Honestly, I don't think we can pass that up in here and now. Like, Animate Dead would be super nice to have. Because, like, more people. You know. I don't intend to go any further into this line. I just want to drain life. It heals well, it does damage. Animate Dead, I definitely want. I don't need these. Need these. I don't need any of these. I don't need any of those, but Grease and Stinging Swarm are both handy. I don't need any more of those, although, no. Perez is all what's her name, right? And a certain spell line or whatever. Right? Yeah, okay. Tempest, Tempting. I have Winter's Grasp, and it's kind of all I need there. Chain Lightning would be good. But I'm thinking for elemental variants, I might want Flame Blast next. I don't need Fireball, but Flame Blast could be handy just to round things out. I think Tempest might be the play. But not yet. First comes Arcane Mastery. And then we can go for Blood Magic or whatever. You know, figure things out. I'm not too crazy. Excuse me? Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Enemies respawned. Give me that pelt. Give me that money. Give me that pelt. Oh, hi. Alright, so you're the one I've got to be cautious of. That kinda sucked, but wasn't that bad. And there we go. Combat encounter over, I think. Yeah, let's go forward. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. Yeah, what do we get? Hey. Wow. That came a lot closer than it should have.
All right.
They were kind of rude.
Of course. And so I shall.
Wow. Man, you seem important.
Something I can help with?
Nope, not a thing. Wonder what's up with the goat. Daniela.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
You were Dalish who's become aware of them. Your keeper Zathrin is the one who sent me here.
Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman. She's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods. I beg you.
I spoke to Athras. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse Hurry, and quickly.
There must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end it.
Any dancers first? Please, you must help me.
I will tell you what I know if you promise to end my pain.
Very well, I promise.
Then know this. The werewolves are no longer violent animals. They have overcome the curse like I have. There is a ruin in the center of the forest. You may find them there. They will think you mean to kill them. I can tell you no more. The pain, it is too much. Please fulfill your promise.
So be it. Well, that was loud and dramatic. My poor ears. Feel bad for anyone who had headphones on. Silver-tongued. I'm taking your skin now. Terrible. Oh, what have we here? Roundabouts this way should lead back, right? If I had to guess. Woo!
And so I shall. So precious.
Begone, foul tree! But can I have your funds? Because for some reason you trees seem to be literally made of money. No, not this one? Okay. Well, if you say so.
All right.
Moving on into... that don't sound good at all. You know, I don't want to kill all the trees. Like, I'd like to let some of them live. Just a few, maybe. It'd be nice. Alright, next up. That's it. Okay. Good dog, I guess. It's really weird the way these trees work. Mythal's Blessing. Mythal the Great Protector. Algernon had defeated his father the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elgarnon sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun nothing could grow. She whispered to Elgarnon this truth, and pleaded with him to release his father. But Elgarnon's pride was great, and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Bithal walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Elgarnon's brow, and at her touch he grew calm and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elgarnon went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elgarnon said he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and to return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse for what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elgarnon and Mythil, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythil gathered the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. Well, okay. Map me. Yeah, it says barrier that way. Let's check this way, and then we'll go up north. Well, why, hello, hermit.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
A madman hiding in the forest. Who are you?
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. The same for you. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You're quite mad, obviously.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like me to ask a question?
It is your turn to ask, is it not?
So you live in the stump?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want me to ask another question?
Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
You may call me Tiger.
Aha, so you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I wish to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about a book?
A book, eh? What sort of book?
How about this book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, hmm?
Do you want me to ask another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in the town of Hyav, far to the east.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
It's a lot of questions. You better have some answers.
Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Yes, I do.
I knew that. Or did I? I forget now. But if you are a mage, that means that they sent you. Or does it? Drat. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Oh, yes. Yes. I still have that old helmet and the book.
I want to trade for the book.
And what do you have to trade for the book?
I know for a fact I need the scarf. I know for a fact I need the ring.
Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about?
I've changed my mind. I'm not interested.
Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again.
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Alright. Inventory. Accessories. Dusk ring. Is that the ring in question? +3 cunning, -1 strength. I could probably handle that. See, I don't see that as helpful to anyone in particular. So I might be able to part with it.
You again? Why don't you go away?
Alright, do you want to ask me another question?
Oh, yes, I think I might. What is your relationship with your father?
My father's dead.
Interesting. Most interesting. So that means that you did indeed have a father. I knew I would trip you up sooner or later. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Yes. I still have that old helmet and the book.
I'll take the book.
And what do you have to trade for the book?
How about the silver ring I found in the ruins?
I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Do you want to ask me another question?
Oh, yes, I think I might. Have you ever seen the Grand Cathedral of Val Royo?
No, of course not. Val Royo is 1,000 miles away.
I've always wondered what it looked like. Oh, well, it was worth a question. Your turn.
Do you have anything to trade?
I still have the helmet, if you like. You'll have to clean it, though.
I will trade for the helmet.
What do you have to trade for the helmet?
Nothing, I cannot give up the scarf.
Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again.
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Sir Hermit. I think. Maybe? Rhetorically? I'm not sure. Actually... I'm gonna break into his house, and he might kill me for it. It's a wizard up here. Continue. Small cubby hole within the body of the itself is filled with marked twigs and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
Reach into the cubby hole. Continue. Continue.
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Whoa! Summoning greater rage demons, huh? Alright. Well, the best I can do for you here is this. Two more of these. Two of that. Give you a heal. Okay.
Of course.
Small flawed crystal. Health poultice, lyrium potion, dream sever. That's the ring I gave you. 10% spirit damage. Commoner clothing. Garnet. That magic stuff.
All right.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect to kill him. Well, there's nothing there now, huh? Your pocket dimension of a tree is no more, huh?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I don't believe you. See? Liliana, Liliana, you lied to me. Why must you lie to me?
It appears we will need to fight them like one at a time. Shame about that!
There we go. Beasties, be gone!
Delighted.
Oh, this bodes ill.
Hello.
Leanna, open this chest. Yeah, Darmy son.
And so I shall.
The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. The ruins warding off evil are confident to the surface. Leave the tombstone alone for now. And honestly... Steel spiked collar. Something for Gawain? How rare. An iron ring. Death root.
All right.
That wasn't so bad. A couple of bears. And this should be right there in the circle, right? Covers all the routes, so I guess we gotta go disturb the grave, which will probably summon some kind of spirit that we aren't gonna like. We have fallen. Our revenant. That would be terrifying, and not sure if we can handle it. We barely handled it before, and I'm not sure if we're equipped for it. Oh, let's save and then take it on. Well, brave boy. Disturb the wards. Oh yeah. Okay. I was definitely not wrong. In order to minimize damage, it's in our best interest Hi, I'm dying. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we saved right before we started that. How can we make this more strategic? There's gotta be something we can do about this. Alright.
Delighted.
Seems unnaturally cold. Disturb. Just treasure. Yep, okay. So here's the biggest problem. We need to go there. And we need... Oh my god, she's gone. And I'm gone. Oh my. Hey, Win. Need you to do something kind of devious here. And I need you to flee over here, please. Thank you. And now I want you to flee to over here. You did not flee fast enough. Oh my word. This is so problematic. There is actually nothing for me to... We seem to be in a bit of a bind here. I think we might have to, Oh, that posturing just didn't quite cut it. I tried to be a bit more strategical. Didn't quite work. So now I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to backtrack to the village, talk to the, oak, and see where it goes. Cause, ow. Ow. Double ow. And ow thrice over. So I definitely made the right call when I said, hey, we might not be geared for this Revenant. And I was right on assuming it was a Revenant. Hello, Mr. Tree. I have your acorn. I had to give up some good stuff for it, though.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long.
He's
thy
loud.
Winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Thank you. Look, levels. Actually, yeah, we'll go with it. Go with the flow, as they say. Previous. Next. Excuse me, Liliana. What level does this make you? 11? You son. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll go back to playing Alpha. I'm gonna take it for Kitsu's fighting and becomes discerns in this person. Okay. Combo. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's all well and good. Aim, suppressing fire. The enter shots, hamper foes, each air deals regular damage, also encumbers the target with temporary penalties, attacks by multiple times. Yeah, you need that. That would be huge. Attributes, magic. We're just dumping all into magic here. Next. Arcane Shield. No, not yet. Earthquake honestly sucks. It did nothing. And I see that. But whatever. It's fine. Mass Rejuvenation, Heroic Defense, Haste, Glyph of Paralysis, Spell Wisp, Spell Shield, Mana Drain, Walking Bomb, Force Field, Mind Blast. Okay. Weakness, Vulnerability, Dissonant, Drain Life. She could honestly benefit from a Drain Life, but at the same time... Which one's the Mana Bloom? It's this one, so we want to work on this. Yeah. Or, no. I take it back. Take that. It's better for you anyway. More defense is better. It doesn't help that most of our party has head wounds. We could use some injury kits to remove those, but I'll be honest, they're a bit expensive and I don't want to waste them. That's just a corpse. Okay. I had a moment. That means something's gonna spawn up here, isn't it? Oh, pretty, welcome here. Yeah, okay. Bears. Wow. We missed a death route there. There we go.
As you desire.
And there's my extra death route. Wow. And none of these bears dropped anything, which is sad, but I think that's decent experience. I didn't get to see, so. On this way? Yeah, this way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Back to camp for a moment. Well, to the Dalish camp. Just need to turn some stuff in, you know? Alright. It's not gonna be much, but times rest.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She was a werewolf, just
So
as
I
you
was right.
suspected.
But what became of her?
She died, Arthas, but not before she sent her love.
She told you that. Yes. That is what she would do. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral. Fare you well.
Thank you. Can I see this amulet, please? Spell resistance. If I don't need that.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
I found some iron bark for you.
Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
Neither. I'm sure your clan needs it more than I do.
I must admit I'm surprised to witness such generosity from an outsider. You have my thanks, and the thanks of my clan for this gift. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring. I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but take it with my blessing.
Don't know what you gave me, but I'm... Shield, white wood, commoner clothing, steel spiked collar. Verathorn's amulet, that's what you gave me. Amulet, nature resistance to the cost of con. I see. That's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Hunter, Deleth, Shiral. Alright, Zatrin.
Yes. What is it you need? Have you news?
I found one of your hunters in the forest.
Yes, Mithra told me you returned with Dagon. I was able to heal his wounds, and he has not developed the curse. If you have not spoken to him already, you should seek him out. I understand he wishes to see you before you return to the forest again. Have you any other news?
I encountered Athra's wife, Daniela, in the
I know
forest.
who Delilah was. She died the moment she turned into a ravening, mindless beast. Athras needs to accept that.
She wasn't such a mindless beast. She spoke, for one.
She spoke, did she? Surprising. But then her transformation was very recent. Still, she is doomed in the end. I hope you put her out of her misery.
She told me the werewolves overcome the curse.
That seems unlikely. They are savage beasts. Even if they could speak, I doubt they would have anything worthwhile to say.
They seem to have some kind of grudge against your people.
The same grudge they hold against any who trespass in the forest, I imagine. We also killed many of them during the attack. The werewolves are unimportant. It is Witherfang whom you must seek out. And if they keep you from him, then your course is clear.
Do you know about a strange hermit in the forest?
Was it a Shemlin hermit? If so, I have heard of such a man. A blood mage hiding from the circle of Magi. He built a tower in the forest long ago, and then it disappeared mysteriously. And I assumed he along with it.
Did you know that some of the werewolves can speak?
Speak? You mean speak actual words? That seems unlikely. They are savage beasts. Even if they could speak, I doubt they would have anything worthwhile to say.
Have you tried talking to them at
I
all?
think you can see for yourself what the end result of such a venture would be. Intelligent or not, they are hardly peaceful. The werewolves are unimportant. It is Witherfang whom you must seek out. And if they keep you from him, then your course is clear.
Do you know of a werewolf named Swiftrunner?
I was not aware they have names. But no, I know nothing about any Swiftrunner.
Have you ever encountered a Rame oak tree in the
We call
forest?
those possessed trees Sylvans. The only ones I have ever encountered were little more than berserk killers. I am surprised you found one self-possessed enough to speak with you. Never mind rhyme.
I want to ask about something else.
Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people.
Well,
Creator's speed on your way.
we shall pass for now. Lanya.
I hear Dagon is alive thanks to you. We are most grateful.
I should
As
go.
you wish. Darth Shirel.
Well then, let's go find Dagon. Hey, look, Dagon.
Greetings to you, friend. I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
Yes, that's me.
I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is the gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
It is not necessary. Keep it, I insist.
You wish me to keep it? Then you are truly generous. Thank you again. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The Keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
Yes, fairly well. And thank you for your offer, but no. I did not save you simply... I did not save you to be rewarded. Although I should, but I will not. Alright, gang. We got a fight ahead of us. Cunning. Cunning. Dexterity. That one actually matters at the moment, I think. I think we'll go give it another attempt after we heal Gawain up. But that's probably all we've got in us. There's not much else to work with, honestly. I can try re-equipping the party when we get there. That's pretty much as much as I can do. Don't mind using a lesser injury kit on the dog. Will be helpful if you can dodge some of the more impactful hits. And even more helpful if I can land some impactful hits back. Wait, we got a ritual bolt, didn't we? Could we do something about that with... Hello, Hala. Oh. No, hold on.
Of course.
No, hold on. Death root. Give me the death root. There we go. Alright. We got a ritual bowl. We might be able to do something with the other gravestone. So I want to take a step back and go check that one. Because that could prove to be beneficial. Dare I say. Although it could also prove to be our undoing again. Alright. So, real quick, let's equip things. Inventory, weapons. Ignore those physicals. Magic staff plus 1 magic. Oak branch plus 1 magic. Plus 2 constitution plus 2 nature damage. That's not very good for me. It's not very good for me at all, is it? Leather helms, don't worry about that. Dalish gloves. Armor, no, they're not as good, but the dex increase, which is pretty interesting. Fade Strider's Rough plus 1 magic plus 2 defense. Okay. Interesting. Cured Hide, Rough Hide, both are light. Restriction damage requires low strength, armor 1, fatigue, okay. Dalish armor. Okay. There's nothing too crazy there to help us. Currently we've got plus 2 con, which we don't really need. Plus 20 nature resistance, that won't be helpful. Plus 4 spell resistance. Spirit resistance, spell resistance. Honestly, these aren't that helpful. Reduces hostility. Plus 10% of healing effects received. We might be able to work that onto Liliana. Plus 10% spirit damage. Plus 1 con. And regular lands, okay. Nothing to help me in specific. The Magister Cinch. I can see that working well for you. Add the... Actually, we can use that, the golden ring, to cancel out the Varathorn's amulet to just straight up give some spirit resistance, can't we? What do you have right now? Cutting and mental resistance? Okay, that's fine, we can keep that. Silver cord, sever spirit damage. Okay, so that there's nothing there to really give you. Check armor. I'm gonna check the Dalish comparatively. Fatigue. There's the Dex. So that's good for you. Dalish boots. Armor. Tier 2 versus tier 3, but we get plus 2 defense. Honestly, it is better. Dalish armor versus step leather. Dex, okay. You're in Dalish stuff now, madam. Hate to break it to you, but just kind of gotta go for it. That's fine. Like wing. Oh, that's way better for you, buddy. Don't even worry. I did forget to check these. Sylvan Ward, chance to avoid missile attacks. That's pretty good. Damage 7.5, crit 1.5. Armor rating, it's a short put 2. Range 25, strength 1. Okay, you're actually pretty freaking hot. Alright, short bows this. Short bows for the win. That longbow out of there. Rapid aim. Moving on. We might even give you special arrows to take these on. Depending. Oh, magic strips. Fire damage, cold damage, electric damage. You know, those elemental damages aren't really helping you because you don't have any of those elements. Magic common nature damage. I have half a mind to shove this oak branch into you because it's would just be better for you, I suppose. And then give the enchanter staff to myself. Damage spell power. No. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. Seems like the best. I'll move back to you. Have no gloves. Still have those. So we can give you some cheap, like leather stuff, like light stuff. Studded leather helmet. You don't need that. Helmet. No, you good on helmet. Gloves. There you go. Decent gloves. Oh. Leather boots. There you go. Decent boots. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's better than not being equipped. I didn't know we still had that issue. +2 magic, and that's in place of the buckle, which the defense one. So yeah, that's fine. Fairthorn's amulet, fire resistance, cold resistance, armor, spell resistance, spirit resistance, spell resistance. We'll go with this one. We can give you this one that way you don't lose the con. And honestly, if we're already building you for spirit, holy crap. That pans out well. Staff projectile arcane bolt. Staff projectile arcane bolt. Okay. I think we've been sufficiently regeared. Let's do a quick save. Bop, bop, bop. Gives you an uneasy feeling. Okay, we don't know what that's for then. I just realized we still haven't found a landmark for the dog. So he's not getting that landmark buff, huh? Oh. We'll use the lesser injury kit on the dog when we get there, and then we'll try and fight the Revenant again, and regardless of if we win or lose, I'm gonna have to call it for the night after that. It's this way, right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. They weren't here before. They definitely weren't here before. Ah. Alright, well, necessary injury kit to go in. Take go, buddy. And, well, this is interesting. Save game, save. It's a lot of Maleficarum.
You are not welcome here.
I'm here on behalf of the Mages Collective.
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
I'll be honest. I'm so confused. Well, that might pose a little bit of a problem for us then, huh? Rock salve. Oh, hi, wake up, friendos. Yeah, you guys almost died. Or did die, or whatever. We can't have the... Alright. The both of you need to use these. Curative single injury. There. You should both be up to max now, and again, lots of careful saves here. I'm scared, but I will try anyway. Disturb the wards. Alright. First things first, you. You seem to be immune to me, huh? Okay. Okay, we're actually okay. We We did it, and that was... Wow. Not a single person went down that time. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Will not lie, pretty dang good. We are gonna have to go back to the Dalish to sell some stuff. But now that we've done that, the way should be clear. Plus we've got the staff from the trees, so the trees shouldn't attack us, I think, right? If we encounter more wild trees. I'm pretty sure these would have been wild Sylvans or whatever. Sprites look about right. We're not ready. We have to sell stuff. We have way too much stuff in our inventory right now. We've got lots of stuff to sell. Yes, 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 yes. So sell stuff we shall. I'm lost in my head, in my brain. I'm just surprised we won. I'm not sure. Oh, it's because I wasn't spamming the ice move, right? Instead, I focused on healing, which was actually a useful way to spend my mana. That might be what happened. That might be the trick. There is no certainty to it, though.
All right.
Mr. Craftsman, I have a question. Do you accept Bitcoin? Stupid joke.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
Yes, I'd like to barter with
I
you.
am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
No, there is not. But thank you for your offer anyway. At the very least, you can have these. Because, no one here is going to use them. Might as well have these. I think the extra bolts can spare to the army or something, right? Magic staff. This base magic staff we can sell. The blackened heartwood staff I want to hold on to because I think we can give it to Morgana. I need to hold on to most of these because I can use a good chunk of them. Basic leather helms, get out of here, sell them. Templar helm, black hand gauntlets, splint mail gloves. Heavy plate gloves, splint mail boots, jug boots. Heavy plate armor, Templar armor. Missiles, blasting, clarion shield, large wooden round shield. Oh, hey, that's what you gave me for iron bark. Thank you. Demon's shield, metal knight shield. Black leather collar, commoner's clothing. Tier 4, Tier 3, Tier 5, Tier 5, Tier 1. Okay, we get you out of here. And 6 defense and 25 stamina. That's actually really good, I think. I'm not sure. Oh. Sounds a bit awkward to these iron rings can go. This acid flask can get out of here. Sphere bombs can go. Acidic coatings can go. Nature salve, rock salve. Everything else is like gifts and stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Actually useful stuff. It only knocks me down to 80, and most of it's armor and weapons. Daggers. There's only a few people that use daggers. So... +4 attack, cool dagger. Oh, crap! Great sword, two-handed. Battle axe, two-handed. Damage 14. Damage 14 for 3, crit 1.9. Crit 42. Armor pen, full pony hip strength 1.1. Armor pen, strength, okay. Get rid of the great sword, keep the battle axe. Darmi-san, I don't know if we need that or not. Maces, get out of here. Don't need them. Useless to me. Armor, studded leather helm. I don't know if we need that or not. Blackhand gauntlets. Hold on to you for sure. You're good. No gloves. Boots. Massive. Medium. Massive. Studded leather. Clean. Strength required is basically the same, but this is just way better. So we'll drop you. And I still don't know about the shields, man. The apprentice's amulet can get out, I guess. And I'm still so clueless about most of this stuff. Don't know, man. These are rough. Flame one. Inspect. Type codex. Okay. In that case, I guess let's just get rid of you. Sorry, your book's useless. Wait. Other. Okay, that did not cut us down that much. Oh my. We just have so many gifts. I don't know. Well, suppose no harm done, huh? Let's save. Sorry, guys. That's gonna be the end of today's adventure, I suppose. So, just exit you. That way I can... There we go. Come over here. Raid. Who are we raiding today? Let's raid your boy Blanky. Yes, sir.
The Hyundai Tucson comes with America's best warranty. It's like a mental vacation no other brand offers. Take a mental vacation or a vacation in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty.
Like me. I'll probably make it like a little bit more dark green. Chaos, I don't know if you're still in stream, but I might ask to make it a little bit darker. With the pointless. I do love it, yes. I mean, it's not pointless, it's your house. You can do whatever you want with your house. So. Tiger, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Can we get a big shot? Oh my god. Oh my.
Welcome,
god.
Raiders. My name's Wolfie with Cam, who's a green, floofy werewolf. He plays variety games, loves to chat with his viewers and uploads funny content on his socials. Thanks for being here and stay cozy in the cabin with us. P.S. Use me to mess with him too.
Holy shit. There's a big ass bug on the wall. I am so sorry. There's a big ass bug on the wall. What is that? I am so sorry, Tiger. I'm actually terrified because I think this thing flies.